you be my heart's home? Guess you were biting your tongue to go. Oh, I really should've known. Play with dynamite till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. God, your love was real, but it's down for us. Now you can't decide. Oh, after all this time, this is it for us. Change your energy, yeah, you switch things up. Now you seem brand new to me. But was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No.
Hello there, people.
I really should've known.
We are back once more.
Till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it.
Greetings. Hey there, Taku. How's your day going? I'm keeping an eye on the YouTube end of things because, yeah, it took me a little bit longer to switch over from the starting soon screen. Because, again, we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. However, for some reason, it seemed like YouTube seemed to be having a bit of trouble going live. Could be wrong, though. Like, if there's anyone watching on YouTube, could you sound off in the chat there if it's running properly? I think what may have messed it up is I actually scheduled in the stream on YouTube this time. First time I tried to do that, and not sure if it's all working properly. Sure hope it is. I mean, if I'm checking my YouTube channel, let me quickly. Going well. Just left the house to have an evening out. Nice. YouTube is on the fence about whether or not your stream's boobs content is within your monthly quota. No, hold on. Let me actually quickly check. No, okay, seems fine. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Something's missing. Hey guys, do you think something's missing from the stream? Do you think I may have forgotten something? I feel like I may have forgotten something. What do you guys think? Is something missing from the stream? Nah, everything's cool? You sure about that? You sure there's nothing missing on screen right now? Just missed my bus. Now I have to wait 20 minutes, so I decided to watch your stream. Oh, thank you. But yeah, hold on. Again, I feel like something is missing. I could be wrong. No need to worry about the strange green wall that usually occupies one of the corners. Yeah, let's not worry about the complete lack of that. Hi. I forgot to start up my PSG Tuber software like an absolute idiot. Speaking of, I also forgot to start up Lurkbait. So hold on. If anyone on Twitch is waiting for the opportunity to fish, let me start that up real quick. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay. So, that is, what we like to call in the business an oopsie daisy. Okay. There we go. Okay, everything should be up and running now. Alright. It's being called human. But I am not human, I am blob. Therefore, I do not adhere to these rules, to this logic.
Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking. But tomorrow won't come for us.
All right.
This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up.
Okay, well then. With all the technical issues having been dealt with for the time being, shall we dive into the art for today? So, I actually am a little bit on the fence right now, in terms of what to do for the art. Because I don't have any active project and I can stream safely ongoing right now. By the way, guys, let me know if the music's too loud. Because it's pretty quiet on my end, but I'm not sure how it comes through for you guys. So, if you can't hear me over the music, sound off. Plan for tonight is first go eat something, then go play card games, then go home, and prepare some prep work for D&D tomorrow. Nice! But yeah, I wasn't too sure about what to draw, so I've been making a couple of sketches just to try and get the juices going. And I decided that I've got 2 possible options. One is this art piece I decided to sketch up for Makoto from Persona 5. The other one is a Chen art piece over here. But honestly, I am feeling the Makoto more, so I think that is what we'll go for. Looks dope. Thank you. Yeah, I remember last time I did an art piece featuring a motorcycle, I got so many compliments on the motorcycle, not on the character. I mean, people like the character too, but I was getting way more attention on the motorcycle. I was like, you know what? Why don't we do that again then? We'll see if they like the motorcycle. Big bike go vroom vroom. Big bike go vroom vroom. Big Bike is also based on biblical mythology. At least I think it's biblical. Pretty sure it's biblical. All right. Well, let's see if we can do this. The Bibble Bike. I'm sorry, the Bibble Bike. Is that what we're calling it now? The bike does take a majority of the space. It does, and that is the one thing I'm not too sure about, because it does take up a lot of the space. But to be honest, it is a pretty cool bike. I do want to go for this kind of like perspective. Like, I don't want to go for a back shot of the bike, because the most interesting part of this bike is the front with the face there. The Bibble Bike of the mighty Jimmy. Hey there, Mana, how's your day going? By the way, I don't know if any of you checked out my YouTube channel, but I've actually put the thumbnails that we made to use. So yeah, if you go check out the YouTube channel, you'll notice that the last art stream has a proper thumbnail now. You'll also notice that the Persona 5 Strikers streams are currently invisible. That's because I'm not too sure yet about something. Thanks for getting the reference. I did not get the reference at all. So, yeah, that one's solely on Triangle. But yeah, the main reason I have unlisted my VOD of my Persona streams on YouTube is because I'm not too sure yet about whether or not I want to keep them on the YouTube channel. I've been warned before to make sure to keep my YouTube channel a bit focused in order to play into the algorithm. And that does make me wonder, like, should I keep the gaming streams off of it then, or not? My stupid stomach is hurting again because I ate too much yesterday. At least I think that's the reason. Oof. Overeating's always a danger. Did you go to a buffet or something, or was it just a lot of food serves up? Okay, let's start with the hardest part of this art. Well, aside from the motorcycle. That's probably the head angle on Makoto. Let's see, how do we handle this? You there. Hold on, I'm sorting out my screens for a moment here. Okay, this should allow my music to keep on playing at the moment. Hey there, Tyrus! How's your day going? Or you just let someone cook for too long? My dad cooked a lot of food and it was delicious, called it. So it was just a lot of food that was on offer. Yeah, been there, done that. Oops. Let's see, how do we handle that head angle? I spied a free-run head angle. No. It's not that far. The head doesn't go up that far. Though, to be honest, I am looking at some artists, at some other artists actually properly explaining that head angle to get an idea of how to handle this. The thing is, she's not looking that far up that we would get like a big view of the area beneath the jaw. Sometimes the food is just so good it's difficult to stop eating it. Know that feeling? Absolutely know that feeling.
Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone.
Oh, reference.
When I saw you coming out of the school that day, I knew you'd never be mine. Never. It's just me in my own skin.
Yeah, okay. I think I've got a few ideas on how to handle it. Let's give it a shot. I decided to art some art today and did the sanest thing I've ever done in that regard. Oh, well now you got the curious triangle. What you do? What did you do? Instead of jumping straight to the over-the-top piece that has a view that's completely new for me and overloaded with details, I found a simpler reference of the same view to practice first. Honestly, good choice. That is how you should do it. Like, I often challenge myself with doing these, like, dynamic or interesting angles to my art, but it often bites me in the ass as I start to struggle with, well, not having a lot of experience with angles as extreme as I sometimes draw. Of course, that's how I'm gonna get experience, but yeah, not always the best way of handling it, I've noticed. Hi there, Parts. How's your day going? And thank you for the hydrates. So locked in right now? Yes, I do sometimes lock in. But hey there, Parts. It's going okay. How are you doing? And I see I missed a message earlier as well. Keyword being should. That was certainly not how I was doing it. Sounds familiar. No, Bob. No, I do not mix them. You get one after the other. Nice try, buddy. No. You first get your Nyan time, then you get your Dwarf time. Thanks, wonderful. Finally caught one of your streams when I'm not busy. Ooh, nice. Glad to hear. All right, where's my timer at? Alright, there we go. 5 minutes of Nyan time, Nyan. Yes, mix it, Nyan. No, I do not mix it, Nyan. Dwarf time, Nyan. I do not mix the two, Nyan. You do not cross the beams. None of y'all have played Magicka, Nyan. God, a game like Magicka, I must be showing my age right now. Sorry, I mean right now, Nyan. I can be on like for like the past month, Nyan. Don't worry about it, part Nyan. You do not have an obligation to have to join my streams, Nyan. If you're busy, Nyan. Give it to me, Nyan? No, I will not give it to you, Nyan. I spent 4,500 points on it, Nyan. Nope, Bob. Nope. You know the rules around here, Nyan. We do not mix them, Nyan. I want to join though, Nyan. You got the news, Nyan? What news, Nyan? I did, and beam crossing is the most reliable source of team kills there is, Nyan. Oh, absolutely. Which is why you don't cross the beams, Nyan. I'm officially dead now, Nyan? Well, congrats, Part. Congrats, Nyan. Now try not to mess it up, Nyan. I won't surely, I guess, Nyan. I've got faith in you, Nyan. Okay, then. Now. Oh. Well, that's the end of the Nyan time. So now y'all get your dwarf time. Okay, and there we go. 5 minutes of dwarf time. Now, to figure out one of the parts I actually feel like I struggled with the most doing the rough sketch. How the frick do we do Makoto's hair from this angle? Whoop whoop, I'm back just in time for dwarf time. Hi, you're... I knew you damned elves got no... Oh, sorry, hold on. I gotta do that one right, Triangle. Ah, no, you damned elves got no honor, no respect, no fear. Aye, your boat murdered is basically my spirit animal. I won't quote his entire lines on stream though, because I feel like they're bad enough to get me reported for some sort of hate speech. Then again, who really minds hate speech against elves, am I right? I say this fully aware of the fact that I have an elven OC, but listen, the elves I design are better than the usual posh elves. My elves are more interesting. I'm sad that the standees has a flat bottom part because I was planning to put some LED lights in it. Wait, hold on. What do you mean, Bob? How are you were planning to put some LED lights in the base, or what were you planning? But they do have beer? Listen, elven beer is just like US beer, okay? It's shite. No offense to anyone watching from the US, but so far none of your beers I've tried left me impressed. The elf in question doesn't have beer, but they sure are funny when they drink beer. Are they? Honestly, I haven't seen that much of drunk elves. I believe even in Lord of the Rings, Legolas was drinking beer like it was no man's business, while Gimli passed out drunk. By the way, weak. Okay, so how are we gonna manage this here? I think we need to divide it into two pieces in order to make this work. That is kind of what Makoto's hair is. It is divided up into two pieces, with the division being a tiny little braid that leaves here from her ear. If the bottom board was a bit larger than I was planning to add some LED lights in them with a battery and a switch, but it's flat and I can't do it now. Well, I mean, that's how you're gonna get most of the standees there, Bob. Though, to be honest, it is only acrylics, so you might be able to drill some sockets into them. Or, of course, if you could make like some sort of a little platform to put the the standees themselves on, you could have a light shine up through them. Like I have the figurines right here with me now. For a couple of examples at least. And you could still put a light on it. Blew a ring to it. So yes, yes. Additive manufacturing grinds it. The thing is, the bottom part is already pretty large. And that's the end of the dwarf time. But yeah, the bottom part is actually already pretty large. You'll see when you actually see them in real life. But yeah, the bottom of these standees is of a decent enough size. Like, I believe... Hold on. Do I have a ruler around here somewhere? Ruler, where are you? Ah, there you are. Yeah. Let me quickly check, but yeah, the standees are... Well, or rather, the base of the standees are 5.5 centimeters in depth and about 9 centimeters wide. But it's flat and high. Oh yeah, there is nothing I could do about that one. That is just how it comes as part of the manufacturing. But I will say the bottom side of the standees, because the bases are also made in the same acrylics. However, the image is not completely central inside the acrylic. And I will say, looking at it, the bottom of the standee has a thicker layer of acrylic to like the actual print than the top. So again, you could actually drill some holes into it from the bottom and maybe add in some light. Or again, put like some sort of a light underneath it. But yeah, I'd say it's not impossible to do that. But for me, if I had to calculate that in with the manufacturing, I think I'd have to go for a completely different type of standee, and it would likely get way more expensive. No, just push the expenses down on the consumer like big guys. So, listen, that is the main reason I'm actually not going forward with my initial plan of selling mugs yet, because there was no way I could reasonably get them produced and not like ask like exorbitant prices for them. I'm now scared to ask how expensive it will be for me. And sometimes I really hate being dyslexic. Oh, don't worry. You're not the only one in my chat that is dyslexic. We have an infamous example of that. As for how expensive they will be, the standees, I don't have a price set in stone yet. I will have decided that by the time the convention actually hits. But expect each standee to be between 20 and 30 euros. There's no way you can mug enough people on the convention. Gotcha. But yeah, the standees will be between 20 and 30 euros a pop, most likely. Okay, less than I thought. Yeah, don't worry, they won't be as expensive as the other standees. The other standees were pretty expensive to get them produced. These ones were not, and that is because of the type of standee I decided to make them. They were actually pretty... well, they were comparably a lot cheaper to produce. When mirrored, the face appears 50 shades of wrong. I don't know. Going back and forth between mirrored and unmirrored? It looks pretty the same. Which means it looks equally wrong on both sides. The half closer to us looks somewhat elongated, and it's way worse in mirror view. Do you mean like it's vertically elongated or horizontally? Horizontally. trying to fix it, but I'm just... Ah! Sorry. Damn it. Delivering to see other people that notice something's wrong and have no idea how to fix it. You're not just telling me this to get some sick satisfaction, are you, Triangle? Like, April Fool's was yesterday. You're not allowed to joke around with me like this. You know what? I am spending way too long on this one thing. I'm gonna ignore it for now and come back to it later. Nah, I did look 50 Shades wrong. Well, thanks for being helpful, I guess, then? I'm not feeling it yet. Whatever. Worry about it later. Just balancing my karma for all the insufferable dad jokes. How are you balancing your karma? You're making me struggle. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate it when people point out something genuinely. Would be nice if you could point out how to fix it specifically, but, I mean, I can't judge that. Sometimes I don't even know how to do that. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. I just got a message from the person in charge of my slate stone carvings. I see. She's asking me if I can, instead of picking them up around noon, if I can pick up the slate stone slab in the afternoon, because she's gonna need a bit more time to get them all done right. Okay, that's fine. Let me just quickly send her back. Oh, and she's sending me a picture of them as well. Oh, they look amazing. Yeah, guys, keep an eye on the Discord tomorrow, because once I get my hands on them, I will be posting pictures of them. Do not worry. Sorry, I have to be a way better artist than I am to know how to fix it. You know what? That's fair. To be honest, Triangle, sometimes having someone that is not an artist look at something and point out a flaw, like, I notice this especially whenever my mom looks at any of my art pieces. She will often point out flaws that none of my artist friends that I've shown the same art pointed out. And she's right then. Alright, I'm gonna lurk and end some field in the meantime. Alright then, Triangle. Have fun in Enfield. I actually have been slacking in my Enfield. I haven't done any of the new story, any of the events yet. I've even skipped my dailies yesterday. But then again, I've reached this point where gaming itself starts becoming a real luxury to me. Between my part-time job, between the work I have to do for my growing art business, gaming time has really started to turn into a premium for me. Oh, hey there, Hickory. How's your day going? And thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. By the way, Hickory, you're on the YouTube stream as well, right? Can you check something for me real quick? How long has the YouTube stream been going for? Because I had a little bit of a kerfuffle earlier with having scheduled to stream, where I'm not sure if it started at the time that I turned it on in OBS. I feel like I still had to press a button in YouTube itself. Doing good, just eating breakfast? Well, enjoy your breakfast and what you having? YouTube says it started streaming 59 minutes. Okay, yeah, so indeed, it didn't actually start streaming when I pressed the button in OBS. Because according to my OBS, it should have been live for an hour and 4 minutes already. So, interesting. Breakfast. What are you doing? Breakfast. You know that reference? It is amazing. Yeah, and generally when I stream, I gotta start broadcast on OBS and go live on YouTube itself, unless you set the slider to automatically go live. So here's the thing, I thought I did set that because on the previous streams, I didn't have to, like, press something extra on YouTube's end. So, interesting. I might have something to do with the fact that I scheduled to stream this time. I'm gonna have to look into that. I have mini hash browns. Ooh, tasty. You know, the issue with the face, I might actually run this sketch by my art coach, who is actually also a YouTuber. I may have mentioned this before, but really chill dudes. Oh right, I need to send him the payment for my next few months of class with him. Well, sessions with him. I basically started I basically started working with him on a whim. Not even sure, like, is this going to be useful for me? Like, is this actually worthwhile for me to invest into it? And I was very unsure about it at first, but it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. My art has really been... Maybe some of you noticed that my art has been improving a lot again in the recent weeks, and I definitely have him to thank for it. Oh. If we can check that message. All right. There we go. That's why I did say it that way. Yeah, you know the reference. Good. Nowadays I can't be too... Okay. Nowadays I can't be too sure about who gets my references and who doesn't. Like, I've reached this point where I am, like, starting to feel old. That some people don't get my references, like, what's that from? It's like, oh my god, you were too young for this. And now I have, like, this worry with almost everything. It's like, wait, is this a reference that dates me? Anytime I make a Homestar Runner reference, yeah, I'm gonna have to say I have no idea what that one's about. Or they just don't know as many things. I know I'm a giant hole in culture. I mean, there's a difference. Like, there's certain things that, sure, not everyone will understand, depending on what circles you're in. However, there are certain memes and jokes that I would expect anyone in a mostly online environment to get. Like, of course, at work, I've got several colleagues who barely speak English, let alone are part of, like, proper internet culture. And a lot of them, when I tell them certain jokes, they just do not get it. Like, that's fine, that's understandable. But when I notice it with other people online, I start getting slightly worried. Oh, I have 3K points again. Nice. Yeah, I should really look into some more better ways to spend those points. Time to Nyan time again. Nah, you can't, Bob. 3-hour cooldown. You're gonna have to wait. I do my thing for 10 minutes and there's already a sick jacket. We can go fast here sometimes. We go at speed. Uh, huh. Why did my music stop? Hold on. There we go. That's better. Just now? No. It's more so, why did my music stop? Sorry. I may have been mumbling a little bit. Yeah, I know. I meant more like, why did my music stop? I figured why. I figured out why though. Little oopsie on my end. Oh, you're all good. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretcher as well, Hickory. Okay, I think that'll do on the sketch for Makoto for the time being. They save all of that. But now, oh boy, now we're gonna have to do Johanna, the bike. Oh, this one's gonna be a pain. Oh, this one's going to be very much be a pain. By the way, who's ready to tell Triangle that another 20 minutes later and basically the character sketch is done? Where do I even start with this bike? Like, okay, so I have two things that I can do for this bike. I can either start with the little face on the hood, which is like the most defining feature. Alternatively, I could try and start with the saddle, which is going to be the feature to help me most like angle this properly with Makoto. I hear it loud and clear as this. Face? I mean, yeah, like I said, I could start with the face. This is the most defining feature of the bike. Yeah, I should start with the face. However, I am going to put that sketch on a different layer and in a different color as well. There we go. Johanna will be purple. Okay, so, let's see. Hmm.
tie-dye. Wonder where this fairy came from. She's from heaven. Heart size of the Amazon. Hand steady, hair long. Holding fire in her hands. She starts to dance. Oh, mystical, magical, beautiful queen of the night. Ooh, Shiva by her side. I know that's right. Ah, look out, make way, tear it up. Don't play, cut it off. Grow back, throw it back. Oh, in the stands, tell me who can send it like that. Ooh, it's gonna stop me from giving my all. No way. Pull on my heartstrings and answer the call. Okay. Sunrise up, then she taking it down. Fantana, 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 Fantana.
This girl really likes her Fanta, don't she?
I made up my mind this time. I'm taking it coming down, letting nothing soak into my skin.
All right. Okay. I think that face area basically done. Now I have to start building around it. God, why did I decide to draw this damn motorcycle in this? Why do I hate myself? No, this is really testing my drawing from observation skills. Because I've got a reference of Johanna on my other screen here. Just being able to translate those details over is... Oof. Like, I'm already taking some creative liberties with some of the details that are very unclear to me. Like, for example, actually this. A bit sharper like this. Like, this is actually bending down. It should be more like this, actually. Probably higher, even. Drawing this too far forward. That little side piece, looking at the reference, so the main body of that side piece should come out. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. try and widen this part a bit. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch again. Oh. 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 You gotta take care of the slime. I appreciate that. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Big stretch. All right. Oh, wait, that's what that shape is. I see what that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be somewhere for her to put her leg. Yeah, that's like an... Oh, okay, I get it now. That's what that... I was so confused when I looked at my reference what that shape was supposed to be. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty lethargic today. No, I'm not having that issue. If the art is anything to go by. I'm not having an issue with lethargy right about now. Considering the amount of just fine detail work I'm doing in this sketch. Whew. Okay, you know what? I think we might be getting to a point where the sketch of the motorcycle is done. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta do a quick extra stretch here. Oh, damn. All right then. Now. No. Really? That's cooldown's already over? Hydra was on cooldown, so this is the next best thing. God damn you, Reaper. Also, hi, Reaper. How you doing? But god damn you, Reaper. Okay. God damn. It's one of the few rare streams where we get 2 Nyan times. My aunt died on Tuesday, so I was, oh my god, you have my sincerest condolences. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, Reaper. I at least hope that she went over peacefully. But yeah, you have my sincerest condolences, Reaper. It wasn't a huge surprise. She was on hospice. It just caught me by surprise because it was only a week late. Oh, I see. Yeah, from experience, I've noticed that the moment people go on hospice, it's like a countdown kind of really begins. It's the same thing that happened with both of my grandparents and with my stepdad. And I think, yeah, one with the eldest of my aunts as well. Basically, most of the people I know in my family that passed away all basically shortly did so after going to hospice. I gave her morphine and she went quickly after that, so I'm glad she at least wasn't in pain at the time. That is good, yeah. You always, okay, so this might be like not the best condolence or anything, but always remember that someone passing away like that, especially, is not like a horrible experience for the person dying. They are at peace now. They no longer have to suffer anything that's going on. A death is always much, much more painful for those who stay behind. But I always find a bit of comfort in trying to remember that whoever passed on is at rest. And whatever one may believe for the afterlife, one can only hope that you do truly believe in something then that would give them peace of mind. God, you made it. It's a bit awkward now to put on the Nyan time after that. Yeah, no, it was the right thing, and her death was a blessing. She was constantly anxious. She didn't know where she was most of the time. She was constantly oh, she was in a bad place. It did not happen. Oh, all right, okay, fine, I'll do it in the end. But yeah, no, it does indeed sound like for her it is much better. So yeah. You still have my sincerest condolences, but at the very least, she is in a better place now than she was before. Not after that would be funny, I need to check. Okay, fine then, Nyan. Here you go, you get 5 minutes of Nyan time, Reaper. Goddamn bastard, Nyan. Why do you think I redeemed? Why do you think I redeemed it when I did, Nyan? Fair enough, Nyan. There, you get your Nyan time, Nyan. You love the Nyan and you know it, Nyan. I feel conflicted about it, Nyan. I'm gonna be honest, the main reason I feel conflicted about the Nyan time, Nyan, is because there are people in my community who genuinely hate it as well, Nyan. And that's what leaves me conflicted. Like, if I'm the only one who is annoyed by it, I wouldn't even mind all that badly, Nyan. And even then, my annoyance is I'm more playing it up for a comedic effect. But I do sometimes worry about others who hate it, Nyan. If they hate it, then they just have bad taste, Nyan. Well, Mana, if you're still here, Nyan, you hurt the man. Though she probably isn't here, Nyan. She tends to mute the stream for 5 minutes when Nyan time gets redeemed. Do you like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Yan? You're gonna have to narrow that down, Yan. Which one are we talking about, Yan? Because that edition makes a big difference, Yan. One and two, obviously, Nyan. Well then, through open RCT 2, Nyan. Well, yes, actually. Fun fact, I own both the physical discs for Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, Nyan. They're somewhere in my attic. And I do also have them on Steam, as well as having played them through through OpenRCT2, Nyan. So, yes, I do like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Nyan. It's a game of my childhood that I spent so many hours in, Nyan. Though, admittedly, back then, I had no idea how to properly play that game, Nyan. I just messed around and, you know, killed a lot of visitors in my park, Nyan. And that's the Nyan time over. Honestly, I've actually been thinking about maybe wanting to play some more of those old games on stream. Like I tried to do with Impossible Creatures, even though, you know, Impossible Creatures kind of kicked my ass. Impossible Creatures is a bit impossible. God damn you, Triangle. God damn you. Oh. Thank you for that hydrate and the stretch. But Alpha, you are a creature. How could you fail? That... Cheating AI. There. That's how I failed. Oh. 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 Damn. Whew. Peak stretch. Now, I'm wondering, what do I do for background with this one? I bet stretching slime would look super adorable. Could probably add like some kind of a funny sound effect to it as well there, Hikari. Just like a stretchy sound like a kind of like a rubber band stretching or something like that. Oh, and there's the door. I was wondering when you would redeem that one, Reaper. Yes, perfect. All right. Okay. 5 minutes of dwarf time. Here we go. But I'm actually wondering now. What do I add further? What do I do for the backgrounds? Imagine if someone would make a slime coin named after you. That would be absolutely fucking amazing. No beer on the mouth once again. Aye, no beer. Like a green translucent slime in a tub with a red orange. With like red-orange feed inserts or something. That would be absolutely adorable, and I would love that. Did you play Rome Total War ever? No, I think I might own it though. Hold on, let me double check. The only Total War game I've ever played is Warhammer Total War, but I do own a couple. Oh no, sorry, no. I only own all 3 of the Total War games and Total War Napoleon. But I've never played Rome Total War. Oh, Warhammer, that's your opinion. To be honest, I haven't played it in like... When's the last time I played it? May the 2nd, 2024. Well, there you go. That should tell you how committed I am to playing it. That should tell you plenty. My issue with Warhammer was they completely diverged from the old Total War series formulas. And the franchise never went back. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can see how you would have a distaste for Warhammer because of that. I've never really played the Total War games all that much, so I don't really have that connection to it. That would be chat who can stretch the slime. Again, I would not object to someone making that kind of toy inspired by me. I would be honored. Things like hero generals who do more than your soldiers, limited cities that can't be as productive, etc. Requiring heroes for armies is something that really solidified. But that was more Rome 2 Total War. Again, I could see how you dislike the entire formula changing because of one series of games, but I can't really comment on it because I've never played Total War games outside of the Warhammer Total War games. And I will say I am tentatively excited for the Warhammer 40k Total War games. I'm not sure how well those are gonna work. I'm not entirely convinced. Like, from what I can tell, that for what we've already seen, it honestly seems a little bit more like they're gonna go down the, I guess, the Stellaris route, in a way, for the overworld. But you'll still have the actual battle maps, of course, for the armies. But yeah, I'm tentatively excited for that one. Not gonna buy it before I know if it's any good. I'm definitely holding off on that. No, if there is a... Honestly, is there any real game I'm excited for right now that is yet to be released? Let me have a look at my wish list. That could tell me a few things. Where's my wish list at? There you are. Let's see. Is there any game on my wish list I'm actually hyped and excited for? Either one that I still need to buy or one that is yet to release. Let's see. None of those. No. I lost all of my excitement for Code Vein 2. Mostly because of the... Oh. And that's the end of Dwarf time. But yeah, I lost most of my motivation for Code Vein 2 because of the changes they made to it from the previous. I do not like the art style of Code Vein 2. I've seen some of the gameplay decisions they've made, and I don't know. I am not excited for Code Vein 2 anymore. Alright, okay, Persona 4 Revival I'm excited for, but we don't even have a year for the release date on that one, so that one's far off. I am very interested in Pal Farm. Oh, right, of course. I am curious about the Pal World 1. Oh, right. You know what? That is a game I'm very excited for. Like, yes, it has been released for quite a while now, but I haven't purchased it yet because, well, I do not have the financial leeway to grab my hands on a big budget game. But Digimon Story Time Stranger. Yeah. Can I speak, please? But yeah, the new Digimon game is definitely one that I am very excited to try. Oh wait, the new Styx game released as well. Oh, but it's got mixed reviews. I forgot that Styx released this February. But from what I can tell, it already's got mixed reviews. I wonder why. Hold on, let me quickly go have a look at those reviews. Why does it have mixed reviews? Janky as all hell. Right about the very non-existent story, stealth being something that wasn't after. I'm sorry, what? Stealth? Did stealth become an afterthought in this game? Oh wait, this is actually a review from Armia. Janky as hell, but also a lot of fun. I recommend this on sale if you enjoy stealth games. Main negative seems to be performance. I don't know how it ran fine, but it did hiccup quite a bit. Overall good time. That sounds like the average Styx experience to me. Pure stealth. Did encounter some bugs. Oh wait, Styx has his usual sarcastic wit about him, but seems strangely subdued. Oh yeah, don't know why that is. Did encounter some bugs, visual tearing and stuttering of the visual/audio. The game also did not hold my hand in discovering new perks and abilities. Only later in the game did I figure out how to use traps, enemy mind controls. That's fine. Okay, you know what? it seems okay. Like, a lot of people are like, ah, it's mid. If you love Sticks 1 and 2, you will most likely be disappointed. Levels are huge but uninteresting. There's no plot at all other than... Oh, that's not good. This they really cut down on the story. That is very disappointing. Yeah, I guess Sticks Blade of Greed is a bit eh. What are any other games that I'm excited for? Oh, of course, Dawn of War 4. Definitely excited for that one, considering they seem to go back to their roots. Very happy about that. Oh, right. And there's this game that I discovered through a few YouTubers called Syntopia, which is apparently a management god game where you're basically running hell, as it were. And I love the premise of that, so that's one game I'm definitely excited for. Yeah, okay, so there's a couple. I think the thing I'm most excited for right now is Palworld's 1.0 release. That is definitely something I'm looking forward to. All right. Yapping tangent over. What are we gonna dive into now? I mean, I know what we're gonna dive into. We're gonna try and set up some and like sketch out some sort of background. Now, again, I'm not sure what kind of background I want to do for this one. Let's grab a different color for the background again. Let's grab red. What are we gonna do for background? Could go for some kind of a cityscape. Honestly, it might be the best call. Just a cityscape. And not even a too complicated one. Trying to put in some sort of a Tokyo Tower. Maybe the Tokyo Skytree. Then I do need to make the other buildings lower. There we go. I think that works as a background for this. Actually, you know what? We could try something more. How did Kanashiro's palace look like again from the outside? Let's see. Now, those are all screenshots from the inside of the palace. That's Kamoshida's palace. That's a Sendai jail. No, I don't need Kamoshida, I need Kaneshiro. Oh, hey there, Jay. How's your day going? Ah, okay, here we go. I found it. I found a screenshot. There we go. Yes, this is what I needed. I needed to see what the city looked like in Kaneshiro's palace. Pretty good, actually. Nice. Glad to hear. Fun fact, you know what? I'm actually going to change that. Because apparently, that city has a greenish glow. You? I'm doing quite well for myself, actually. Grinding out some new art again. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, you know what? Let's have a look. What does this sketch look like if I turn all of those sketch lines black? Let's find out. Huh, interesting. And there we go. That is that Makoto sketch done. Yeesh. 3 hours and a half on a single sketch. I mean, I blame the motorcycle. God dang. That freaking motorcycle. Yeesh. But I don't think I want to continue working on it just yet. Again, it's always better, in my opinion, to leave a sketch be for a little bit before you actually start putting in the line art. Just let it sink in. Allow yourself to look at it with fresh eyes. And I do want to run it by my art coach. If he can help me fix a few things, because I'm not 100% happy with this yet. Like, it's not bad, not at all. I think I did an amazing job, especially on Johanna. Like, is it completely accurate to what Johanna looks like in terms of the specific shapes and parts? Probably not. But does it look good? Yeah. Actually, I think I forgot the handle. One of the handlebars. Not sure if I want to add that. I don't think the handlebar would look good in here. If I were to add the handlebar, it would go somewhere over here. Probably have it peek out over on this side as well. I don't know. I guess the handlebars don't look wrong in it either. I think it's fine. Probably fine. Oh, you know what? Instead of making it black, let's actually just try and... What does it look like if we completely desaturate? Right, of course. Because of the fact that I use colors, that's going to give it a very gray look. Never mind. We'll work with our coloring book sketch. Hmm. No. I think if I'm smart, I'm just gonna leave the sketch here. Look back at it at another time. Run it by my art coach, maybe. But we still technically have about half an hour left in stream. Not sure if I want to start sketching something, at least something that I can stream. Yeah, you know what? I think I might actually end stream early today. Yeah, we'll end it a little bit earlier. We've made good progress. Did a good sketch. Let's see. Who's arting? Anyone arting that we can raid today? Ooh, now there's someone I haven't checked out in a long while. Dusk Archivist. Might want to go for them. See, anyone else? Ooh, there's also Rumby. Ooh, and Rumby is actually doing a merch rush. Anyone else? Let's see. Yurif we raided fairly recently, if memory serves. Same with Mikachino. I do not remember when we last raided, who was we? Who else do we have? Ooh. There's also Takuku. Oh, and okay. That is some peak art. Okay, you know what? Yeah, no. We gotta rate Takuku. They've got some absolute peak art going on and way too few people watching them. Yeah. That's who we're gonna hit up. Alright then. Rating target has been decided. Now, before I fire off the rate timer, because naturally, if we do that, well, only Twitch can join us for the raid. So, before we fire off the raid timer, I would like to once more thank every single one of you for being here, whether you were active in chat or simply lurking in the background, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I very much appreciate every single one of you for being here. As always, of course, because it is Thursday, that does mean that this is the last stream of the week for me, but worry not, I will be back again next week with another art stream on Tuesday, more Persona 5 Strikers on Wednesday. However, there is a very big chance I might actually cancel my next week Thursday stream because I need to prepare for my conventions that start that following weekend. So yeah, perfect likelihood I will not be streaming next week Thursday, but we shall wait and see about that. I will absolutely stream on Tuesday and Wednesday though, do not worry. Those are not cancelled. Alright then. And of course, for those of you that are in Twitch, sadly enough, YouTube, I know I'll fix the links in some point soon, TM. But for those of you in Twitch, if you have not done so yet, if you wish to support me, you can check out my commission platforms, Ko-Fi, VGen, or just simply hitting me up in DMs or just checking my website. All are viable methods for commissioning me. If you just wish to follow what I do online, then do check out my socials. Oh, there's the music. I was wondering where it went. Do check out my socials. If you want to keep track of my art, then specifically Blue Sky and Pixiv are some of the best platforms, although I am starting to use Instagram a bit more frequently as well. And then finally, if you are looking for a little gaming and art related Discord community to join, we have a Discord which you are more than free to join. Again, those of you on YouTube who are interested in those links, do check them out on my YouTube profile. They should be on there if I did my job right. If not, my apologies. Again, we'll get around to fixing those things properly. All right. With all that said and done, I am going to fire off the raid timer for Twitch and say thank you very much to every single one of you on YouTube. And I hope to see you all again next week, YouTube. Bye-bye!